goodness, it is 12 noon. So that means it's time for us to come on again for our series on the road to Childcare Millionaires Live. I want to congratulate the 7 people who have bought their tickets today, who stepped up and said, you know what, I am going to make sure that I'm in the place. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do to make sure my business thrives in this season. What we're going to do before we get started is we're going to take a peek back at Childcare Millionaires Live Day 3. So over this series, we've taken a little snippet of every single day. We've shown you snippets from the last 3 conferences that we've done. But my favorite day is Gospel Sunday. Every time we do a Gospel Sunday. So let me show you a peek inside. Hey, Childcare Millionaires, it's your girl B Woods, and it is the last day of the Childcare Millionaires Conference. We're about to open up our Sunday brunch, and we are here to not only heal your daycare, but to heal your soul. Come on in and take a peek.
Oh, you know they're going to do it. Well, can I just see what you got? I mean, can I just see your notes? Can you just tell me a little bit? No, I can't. Because I made an investment in me. And you got to make an investment in you in this season. This thing cost me something. Why am I so serious? Why am I so confident? Because I paid a price for this. This thing cost me something. If I'm going higher, it's because I bought a seat. If I'm going higher, it's because I paid for first class. If I'm going high, honey, listen, you're going to have to wave at me because I'm on my way to my next level. I'm on my way to my next dimension. I'm on my way to my next center. I'm on my way. Calm down.
So anyway, what I'm saying is you need to invest in yourself. And you need to change your mindset. Because once you change your mindset, that's going to give you the courage, the confidence to go on and expand. And that's it.
And then I began to grow into who my dream is. What is my passion? What did God give me to do? And so you're always overcoming, you're overcoming, and you're overcoming. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not that hard, but you just have to build that spiritual courage inside of you to get up, to move up, and to level up. That's exactly what you need to do.
Daycare and early childhood education is changing so much, and I could have been complacent. I could have been complacent with the career that I had already built in healthcare administration and just been an owner. But I said, no, you gotta go and get additional education. You gotta go and see what's going on right now in this space, in this 2021 space with early childhood education. And the only way you're going to get that is if you level up your learning.
Definitely be that sounding board for them. Definitely allow yourself to be there to listen, to cry with them if you have to. Because I think it's very important when they see you as a spouse, be able to support them in what they got going through. And if you're not there to support, I mean, then therefore they're going to try to go someplace else, then you're going to wonder why they're not around you as much as you need them to be.
So the first things are first. So I took care of me. I invested again in me, and I came to Houston. You know, and I said, God, I don't need anything except what you have for me. And I put in a post, I have great big expectations, and everything has been met on this weekend.
Before Elevation, Brandy was in my life. She came to my center and she told me everything that I was doing right and everything that I was doing wrong. But when you get comfortable in doing wrong, you don't want to do right. And so I was comfortable. It was comfortable because you got to clean stuff up and change light bulbs and fire people. And Miss Francesca, I didn't want to fire nobody. If I fired him, then I mean I'm going to have to really be here. So,
I've been contemplating coming up here and speaking to you all, but it's been touching my heart. I want to speak from a different perspective and how I've seen this conference help my mother, how I've seen Miss Brandy help my mother. I'm my mother's support system. And I remember when my mom first started listening to Childcare Millionaires, and I'll be, Mama, what you listening to? Who's that talking? I hear her voice all the time because I would hear Miss Brandy's voice all the time on the phone. I'll be, Mama, who is that? And she'll be saying, it's Miss Brandy. I was like, okay, that's Miss Brandy. And I think it was about a year ago, and she'll always come to me and tell me, Asia, this is what I learned from Miss Brandy today. This is what I got from the Zoom today. This is what I got from the live today. And I see her trying to implement it. And sorry, I'm getting emotional. But I know she's doing it for me. Because you all were talking about legacy. She wants that to be my legacy. And I'm sorry. I've learned so much being here to help my mom. And I just thank you, Miss Brandy, for being there for my mom and helping her through everything. Because I know there was times, thank you, where she wanted to give up. There's times now where she wants to give up. But she keeps telling me she has to go. She's listening to the things you're saying. She's listening to the things that everyone's saying here. And it just, I thank you all for being there for her.
Hey, the Childcare Millionaires Conference is over, but the fun is just getting started. Now it's time to go back into your centers and implement your 100-day plan. I expect to see you May 2022 because we get to do this all over again, bigger and better. We're setting the stage for success for 2022 and beyond. Okay, guys, so like I had to get the tears out of my eyes. Every time we do our Gospel Sunday, it is just a refresher, a great way to leave the conference to go back and implement. And we hope that you join us. I can never, yes, I can just never get over this. So those of you who are joining us live, go ahead and put live in the chat. I'm just to bring my good friend, Mr. Troy Howard, to the stage from So Tell Us. How are you doing this afternoon?
Oh, Brandy, I am sensational. How are you?
I am wonderful myself. We've been doing this on the road to Childcare Millionaires Live, and I'm so happy that me and you, we've started this relationship a few months ago, and we're already, in relationship and trying to get owners some of the best tools that we can get them. And So Tell Us is definitely one of those tools. So I feel like I want to brag on So Tell Us, but it's your company. So I'm going to let you tell us exactly what you guys do over there and how did you end up being a staple for growing childcare companies?
Well, first, Brandley, I just want to say thank you to you. Watching that video, you are changing lives.
Thank you.
And that is something that we believe in. We're a family-owned business, and we've spent the last 22 years trying to change life. So this is why I love aligning with you and with the childcare industry. So thank you so much for doing that. A little bit about us. Basically, what So Tell Us does is we help childcare centers get reviews and referrals from their parents. We help them take those reviews, turn them into marketing to grow their center, to get more enrollments. We give them ways to leverage their parents' social media to get their branding out in front of everybody that their parents know, to just bring in more enrollments and give them ways to communicate with those potential leads so that they can close them quickly and grow their centers. And that's what we're all about. It's interesting how we got into this industry is, again, we've been in business for about 22 years, and we have about 5,000 clients in 31 different countries. And I got invited to speak at a really large childcare event. And I thought, okay, we've never been in the childcare industry, but, I'll go and I'll speak and we'll see how it goes. And I got up on that stage in front of nearly 1,000 childcare centers. And I started talking and sharing what we knew and what we did. And I literally came off that stage and there were hundreds of people lined up waiting to talk to me. And the promoter of the event literally had to take me out of the room and say, okay, you got to go over here because there's all these people just waiting because they wanted to learn more. Right.
Oh, and that's so awesome. I love that story because when we find something that's going to help us grow our business, we do it. I mean, when I look at the Childcare Millionaires page and how many referrals we get and how many testimonials we get, it's only because of your tool. Like, I would just like, if you go to our Facebook page and you see all of those written referrals, all of those 4 and 5 star reviews, it's only because we have said, guys, if you love this summit, click here. If you enjoyed this class, click here. But a lot of us are not asking for the good stuff from our clients, so we're just not getting it. So Tell Us makes it, your app, it makes it so easy for people to leave a review, and also not like the ease of me receiving the review is even better. So tell us how easy it is, because I don't think they can even fathom the fact the heavy lifting is like 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because here's the thing. The majority of businesses out there, 90% of your customers, 99% of your customers absolutely love you, and they would love to say something great about you. But as business owners, we're just too busy to ask them, right? So what Sotellus does is we basically automate that system so that we're reaching out to those parents. We're finding out which ones are happy, which ones aren't happy, and then we're helping you identify the ones that aren't happy and, address those issues. But when we find those ones that are really, really happy, we're instantly asking them, hey, would you please leave us a review? And literally they receive a text message, they click the link, and then it's as simple as, hey, I want to do a review on Google. I want to do a review on Facebook. Or, like you mentioned, my favorite, I want to record a video for you and tell you how awesome you are. And this is how easy it is. They literally, again, this is your parent. They're on their phone. They don't download an app. They don't have to sign up for an account. They literally click video, record. They record the video of them talking about how awesome Brandy is. They hit the button, and then it instantly uploads off of their phone, and it goes into our system, and then we immediately turn it into marketing for you on your website, on your social media sites, and the search engines. So it's really about, for us, it's about automation, right? We know business owners are super busy, so we don't want you to have to worry about it. We take care of it all for you.
Yeah, that ease of use is definitely got me hooked. And I love the fact you did a training for us at our back to school summit. So thanks for just being a consistent friend of Childcare Millionaires. And you said something to me that day that totally changed. They say when that parent is right in front of you and they're telling you something good, say, stop. Don't tell me. Let's capture this. And that was so impactful, because a lot of times, it feels weird to say, oh, if you love us, go and leave a review. But they, in the moment, like, let's share this moment together. I mean, that phenomenal hack just changed my life.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And the great thing about it is people always they're like, oh, man, think about it. How many times has a parent come up to you and said, oh, my gosh, you're absolutely amazing. I love this center. My kids love it here. They don't even want to come home from school, right? Then you say, oh, would you leave us a Google review? And then they go and you read that Google review later, and it's good, but it's not as good as what it was when they were talking to you. And that's why, boom, you stop them, you capture it, especially if you get it on video. And I'm telling you, that is gold, because when every other parent out there watches that video, they're going to want the exact same experience, and they're going to go, boom, this is where I'm putting my child, because I know I can trust these people.
And just think about the power of video. We're in the age of TikTok. TikTok has surpassed Google's in searches. We're in the day and age of the short form video. It's just something about, the smile, my look, my body language just says something different in a video. If I'm saying, oh my God, Troy is the best ever, and I'm reading it, Troy is great. He is the best ever. I mean, it's just a different feel when you can get that energy that a parent can give you actually in a video.
Yeah, video is the best way to transfer emotion. It's also the best format for people to actually remember what they saw. So if you want those parents to have the impression of like thinking days later, like, I have got to go to that center, I have got to put my child there, I have got to call them. Written reviews, it's not going to do it. But when that video, it's going to sink in the brain, and their brain is going to replay that video in their mind, and you're going to get the enrollment.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a game changer. So when I think about childcare, many of us in childcare, we love kids so much that sometimes we, I don't know, drop the business part of it. And one of the purposes of Childcare Millionaires is to create successful, thriving, profitable owners. So give me the first management hack and like managing and maybe reusing these referrals and these warm words that our families are giving us.
Okay, so I'm gonna, yes, here's what you want to do. You want to be taking those videos and you want to be utilizing them in your marketing. Now, I'm sure the majority of you are doing tours with parents that are interested in the center. Here's one of our biggest hacks. There was a study done and it showed that someone else talking about your business versus you talking about your business, if you have someone else talking about your business, people are going to believe that person 40 times more than they are going to believe you. So what you do is when you are doing that tour, you've captured these video reviews of parents talking about how awesome the center is. So as you're going around and you're giving them the tour and you say, oh, you know what, let's take a look at this room right here. This is our, 3 to 4 year olds. And by the way, let me show you a real quick video of what our parents said about this teacher and this classroom. And then boom, on the iPad, you play the video and they hear the emotion, they see the parent and they go, I believe them. Right. And then you do that throughout your tours. And I promise you, we have done this with so many childcare centers. When you incorporate your parents' reviews and especially video reviews in your tours, parents just sign up like crazy because they believe them. And again, and the other thing too, here's another thing. You want to make more money? Here's how you make more money. When there's another study done that said 9 out of 10 people are willing to pay more money for a better experience than they are for anything else. So if you can show them up front, this is the experience you're going to get. This is the experience that all of our parents have had, and we're willing to go on video and talk about it. They're going to be willing to pay more money to have their child in your center. So it's another great way to increase revenues without having to do anything else.
If you were so smart, I would have had you speak on stage. Well, I do have you speaking on stage. So, Troy, you're speaking on stage day one, and my team is so excited. I was telling them that, listen, this is what we're going to do. Troy's going to come. He's going to tell us how to show up because a lot of us, now I'm going to give you a heads up. My good girlfriend, Monray Tuggle of Marketing by Monray, she is a social media goddess. Became a millionaire at 24, makes me look like I'm an underachiever, but she learned the art of social media. So our association has been learning from her, but coupled, I was telling her about your tool, coupled with what you do, it's just like literally creating like a super meta human, marketing tool. If you use consistent marketing, couple it with referrals, and then turn around and use those referrals in your marketing again, it's just like an ecosystem of love. So I don't want you to give all the thunder away because, I know you're going to be on stage, but, when you think about the value that, referrals and using social media and Google reviews can add, what do you think is the biggest thing we're failing to do as childcare owners?
Oh man, one of the biggest things that we are failing to do is incorporating these things in our marketing, right? As childcare owners, a lot of times we put the marketing kind of to the side. And Brandy, you said it best. We're so focused on taking care of the kids because we love the kids. And that's why we got into the business, that we kind of let the marketing and other parts of the business just go to the side. And that's one of the biggest mistakes we make is not utilizing this content, these reviews from our parents in our marketing. Because I'll give you a couple of reasons why. Number one, you didn't have to create the marketing, right? Your parents created it for you. Number two, people are going to believe it 40 times more than they're going to believe anything you say about your center. So it's obviously the very best marketing that you could utilize as far as most believable. And then number three, I'll give you another stat. 86% of consumers believe an online review as if it was a referral from their friend. So Amazon and Google have trained us that a review from some dude sitting in his basement in his underwear is almost as good as our best friend telling us about a business.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, I mean, think about that. So and then also think about Amazon. When is the last time you purchased something that you didn't read the reviews about it? Probably never, right? I mean, every single one of us, we read the reviews. So the problem is we forget about what powerful marketing this is, and we forget to utilize it in all of our marketing. And that's one of the big things I'm going to be talking about at the event is 7 strategies that we can use to actually incorporate these into our marketing that any childcare center can do to increase their enrollments.
Yes, guys, go ahead and put the number 7 in the chat. If you could use 7 more strategies, and he didn't say 40% more, he said 40 times more, and that's a big difference. 40% and 40 times, that's totally different. But I can tell you, I look at reviews for everything. I don't go to a restaurant without looking at pictures. You know, I don't go, and I want to read the good reviews and the bad reviews, because sometimes they both help me make a decision. Because sometimes people complain about nothing, and sometimes they complain about something like, whoa, I really want to pay attention to that. I also want to see, like, what was the customer experience like? You know, what did it smell like? What did it fit like? You know, I am definitely a review junkie, and just being able to have 7 more strategies to use my reviews, I just feel like I'm going to be on top of the world. So listen, Childcare Millionaires Live is coming to Houston. I know you and your team are coming, but there's some people out there that are on the fence. They haven't bought their tickets to virtual. They haven't bought their tickets to in-person. Can you please compel them why they should come?
Okay. Yes, I will. Because here's the thing. I speak at a lot of events all year long. I just spoke at an event with over 2,000 business owners in it. And it was an awesome event. It was in Nashville, Tennessee, which was really cool. But guess what? I am more excited about this event than any other event that I spoke at this entire year. Wow. When I saw the video of what your event is like, I literally said to my team, I have to speak at this event. I have to go at this event. The other 2 owners in our company, which again, family owned, so it's my brother and my father, they both said, we are going to this event. There's no way you're going by yourself. So anybody who is on the fence, you need to come to this event. I want you to take a second. I want you to think back to those videos you just saw before I started talking. I want you to think back to those people saying that Brandy changed my life, that Childcare Millionaires Association changed my life. If you want to change your life, if you want to be a millionaire and have a childcare center that is just thriving, then there's no other place to be but this event.
Yay. I really appreciate that. We put our heart and soul, you know, as an owner myself, there was a time, and like I always tell people, I'm so selfish about this event because I was so lonely. I was like, I'm just going to throw a party. The first one, it was just like a retreat. It was like 50 of us. And then it was 100 of us and 150, now 200. And the thing about it is, us as owners, we have to show a great face in our center every day. We have to lead forward. We lead with a smile. But there has to be a point in time where we can let our hair down, we can get information, and we can have difficult conversations. Now, it was my birthday a few days ago. I turned 44. Shh, don't tell anyone. But because it's my birthday, I didn't want to give anyone an excuse not to come. We have actually 13 more in-person tickets. Our in-person tickets as well as our virtual tickets, they're all 44% off until midnight. So literally there is no reason that you shouldn't come. We want you to be there. We want to make sure that you get all of the love from all of our vendors and sponsors like Troy, but also come and collaborate with other owners. Literally, there's no place to be but here next weekend. I want to show them a video because you said, I'm going to practice what you preach. So I found this video of someone talking about their experience at the conference.
My name is Beverly Wiggins, and I'm with Victoria's Kids Childcare Center in Indian Head, Maryland. This weekend has been truly amazing to me. It's been enlightening. It's replenished my spirit. And I'm looking forward to leveling up, getting bigger and growing. And it has motivated me to go out and start my next 3 or 4 centers. So hopefully within the next year, I'm going to say at least 2 centers in the next year. And that's my motivation that I got from this weekend. Thank you, Brandy.
Hi, my name is Melinda Martinez. I'm from the Play Lab in Chicago, Illinois. This has been transformational. I tell everybody about this experience. Brandy knows my story. I don't have to dish it all out here, but both times, last time I came and this time, I had to use my last to come. But they always say, if it's important, you make a way. You don't see a problem, you find a solution. And I'm gonna leave here, it's gonna be like a domino effect. The things that I'm going to do and everything that I've learned here from all of these people, the speakers, from Brandy, from the whole family, everybody I met and encountered, we all have something in us powerful and bigger. We have a vision and we're gonna see it through and we're gonna be here cheering for each other the whole way.
Yes, we are. We are cheering for you. We want you to show up in a major way. Our team is excited to receive you. Our sponsors are excited to receive you. But most of all, the new version of you is excited to meet you. I truly believe that there are times in our life where we do have to do something different, but there are times in our life where we have given others so much that we have to just expect for a harvest. So one of the things I've been saying all year since May that, it's harvest time for me. And I want you to take the same aspect for you. It's harvest time for you. Whether you are supporting the industry. I saw Lynn Wagner on a moment ago from One Place. Hello, Lynn. Whether you are supporting the industry, like people like Troy and Lynn, whether you're a coach, whether you're an owner, or whether you're just a bystander, I want you to listen to this clip from May because this is truly what I'm expecting for everyone who comes to our conference next week.
And can y'all say 2-2? So 22, people say what they want to say. It's the year double. It's the year this. It's the year blah, 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 blah. I don't know what's the year of. But I can tell you what it's the year of for me. It's the year of extreme growth. It's the year that everything that was taken from me has to be returned to me. Double. It's the year of every seed I planted. I'm expecting a harvest. I'm not even really planting seeds right now. It's harvest time. How many of you know you planted in people? How many of you know you made sacrifices for people? How many of you know you've shown up in a major way? You better reap your harvest.
So guys, if you're ready to reap your harvest, if you're ready to grow your business, if you're ready to meet new friends, new collaborators, find out about new resources, we really encourage you to come to Childcare Millionaires Live next week. Troy, thank you. Listen, I can't wait to meet my brother and my father because I feel like we're brothers and sisters. So I'm really excited about So Tell Us being there. Any final words that you have before we end today?
The only thing I want to say again is everybody, you have got to come to this event. Again, I've been doing this for over 20 something years. I've been speaking at events for over 20 something years. And I will tell you right now, the people that attend events like this are the best businesses that we work with, bar none. They're the happiest in their lives. They're the most successful, and they have a community that they love. So if you are on the fence, please come hang out with us.
Yes. And he said so. So you have to believe it. How many times more?
40 times.
I'm a quick study. So listen, guys, I want you guys to give Troy some hug. Oh, wait a minute, some love. But Troy always comes. He always has gifts. So if you guys are interested in knowing any more about his service, I'm going to drop the link. I know that we put it in before, but he has a special for us. And while I find the link, will you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So again, we really, really care about this community. We love the childcare industry. My kids are the most important things in my life. So what you do every single day is so important. And so what we've done is talking to my brother and my dad, we've given a deal to the Childcare Millionaires Association. We're giving you guys 50% off of our services. And that's for life. So, we have a setup fee that comes with our services and then a monthly fee, but we literally give you 50% off. So, you get, instead of a $399 setup, it's a $200 setup. Instead of $199 a month, you get it for $99 a month. And I will never raise that price on you because you are so important. And this community is so important. And everything we do is month to month, because I want your business to be successful. And if for some reason I can't help you, I don't want you paying me. I want to help you find someone that can help you.
Yes, and I believe to do that, all you have to use is the code Brandy, my name. That's Brandy with a Y. I put the links, and then we'll also make sure that we put this in the recap email that we'll be sending out with the replay. So, Troy, thank you for your generosity. I can't wait to spend time with you next week. I don't even know if I'm going to have a voice. I just feel like I'm going to be so excited and screaming. I'm going to have to tell myself I have to hit the stage every day. So, calm down, Brandy. Calm down. I'm so excited. I can't hardly contain myself. So, Troy, thank you for all you do. We really appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Brandy. And I cannot wait to hang out with you next week.
All right, guys. So we thank you so much. As we always say, we'll see you soon, but we'll definitely see you at the bank. Thank you for really supporting Childcare Millionaires. Thank you to all of our members, Elevation Accelerator members. We truly, truly appreciate you, and we cannot wait to see you next week. Don't forget, if you haven't got your ticket yet, there are 17 in-person seats left. There are plenty of live stream seats left. If you use the code BDAY today only, you'll be able to enjoy the 44% discount. I'll see you guys soon. Cannot wait to see you in Houston.